Hi guys, so it's Wednesday again. I'm actually really happy that we do not have a theme this week because I have so many things to talk to you guys about. Rosie, first of all, I would love to have such an experience with, the concert, but the problem is just that the concert that I would most want to go to happened a couple of years ago and in America, so that's not going to happen. And I have read his stock materials, though the titles in Danish is essentially the translation of Brianna's titles, so I've never heard about the titles you gave them. But I only remember from reading them, because it was a couple of years ago, that I liked them, but I didn't really like the endings of the first and the second one because they're so open, so you really have to just continue through all three of them, I feel like. Or I think that's what I thought when I read them. And Tanya, get some sleep. I don't know how you do that. I could just never do that. And I'm gonna guess, the one was Luna's? Was it? I would really actually love to do diaries because I think it's so insightful to look back at your diaries and say, oh, that's how I felt, that's what I thought. Because it's just, you don't remember all of these things, these feelings so well as you would if you had it in a diary. And I actually did this summer, and when I went to Scotland for 13 days, I only ended up doing it for, I think it was 8 or 9 days, which I think is really well compared to me never doing diaries. So I'm really looking forward to reading that later on in life. And pretty much all of you have talked about the video games and being scared, and I did that with the third Harry Potter computer game, because there is a part where you have to face a Dementor, but you have to walk through a set of deserted hallways before you get to the room where there's just a closet with a Dementor in it. But I didn't know that when I started playing it, so I was just afraid that some Dementor would just pop out at me at some point, walking through all of these deserted hallways. So I was just trying to walk with my back to the wall so I would know everything happening, and I was just terrified. So when I finally got to the Dementor in that room where it was really obvious I just felt really stupid. Brianna, your Irish accent, I think it was good, but it was really weak. I think you could kind of hear that you had been out of practice, so it was nice. And I'm really looking forward to Rosie's. I'm just gonna bug her forever until she does it. And Maggie, we do actually have both of the two that you were talking about. We don't really celebrate the first one, but we kind of have it in our calendar. But we do have Mardi Gras, I think that was the name. You did really confuse me with the names and the title, but Fetisdagen, that would be the Danish version. I don't know the name, but D-A-G-E-N would be the day in Danish. So, is it Scandinavian? Is it Swedish? We do have that too. That will probably be the Danish version of Halloween, but because that is the point where children dress up and walk from door to door, and then there are like the parties the kids go to where they have like barrels hanging from the ceiling, and then you have to beat the crap out of that barrel, and then when the barrel breaks, all the candy falls out, which I think is called a piñata in English, I'm not sure. We call it beating the cat out of the barrel, because in old days people believed that black cats were bad, which some people still do. So they would take a black cat and put it inside a barrel and beat the crap out of that barrel, which essentially also meant beating the crap out of the cat. But we don't do that anymore. And stuff, that was a really, really cool bowling set. I have done a bit of just filming in public, because that seems to be the natural step from not doing anything in public to vlogging in public. Finally, I have now added Jane Eyre to my reading list, which is getting longer and longer, so I'll be busy till forever reading books. Rosie, I hope you do great at your exam, and I hope you actually found someone to fill in for you. So I'll see whoever is filling in for Rosie tomorrow. Bye guys! Hey.